Hey guys, what is going on? So I wanted to talk about how you can get more out of your pre-workout, whether that's your, actual pre-workout supplement or that is your carbs before your workout, your water, your electrolytes, everything like that that's going to fuel your workout and make it more effective. Okay, so I actually got this idea from David Lade. So I was watching a video of his and he is releasing, or maybe he already has released, his updated version of his pre-workout. So I never tried the old one or the new one, but I know that he is making it much more pump focused. So he's putting more citrulline in it, glycerol, stuff like that. And he was talking about how it makes sense to, have a lot of water with your pre-workout and to actually consume it like 1 or 2 hours before your actual workout so that the effects can actually take place before you, get to the end of your workout. So this is something that I have kind of noticed for myself is that if I work out in the morning, sometimes I'm forced to do that. Like I'll wake up and I'll kind of immediately get ready for the gym. And basically the way that I do it is I will have my pre-workout and my glycerol, which, this is, I add glycerol on top because you can get a lot more of the active ingredient than if you were to take a pre-workout. It's usually only going to have a few grams of it. But anyway, I take all my stuff. I take some electrolytes. Obviously I'm having water. And I'm basically drinking that right before I head out the door, get in my car and go to the gym. So it has a little bit of time to get into my system. And then I go to the gym, I do my heavy compounds. Usually that's how I start. And then towards the end of the lift, you're going to get some benefit doing your accessories, right? You're doing more pump related stuff. So you're taking advantage of, the extra salt, potassium that you're intaking, the citrulline, the glycerol, the water, like everything that is coming together to get you a good pump, to get better blood flow, to get better performance. All of those things are going to take time and you're really going to feel those hit towards the end of your workout, which is great. Obviously, you want more blood flow for those accessories, especially if you're trying to get a pump. But what I've noticed is that, other than the caffeine and stuff like that, you're really not getting much out of your pre-workout in the beginning. And people fail to understand that the extra hydration that you're getting, from your water, from your electrolytes, your sodium, potassium, everything like that. If you are taking glycerol, which is something that I highly recommend because it's very cheap for what it does. If you're taking things like that, the L-citrulline, everything like that, it makes a lot of sense to actually utilize what you're spending your money on or what you're putting into your body before your workout and actually, get to use that for the beginning lifts as well. If you aren't properly hydrated, your strength is going to go down. So if you've ever, had a workout where, you were sweating a lot throughout the day, you weren't properly hydrated and you try and hit numbers and you just can't hit them, that can be very frustrating. A lot of people don't put those pieces together. That's something that I've been experiencing a lot this summer because it's been especially hot. I've been sweating a lot. And I started to notice that if I, prior to the gym, 2 hours before, 1 hour before, whatever I can manage, if I can really focus on hydrating myself before, as opposed to, right before or during my workout, I notice a huge increase in performance. And this is not just me getting a pump at the end, me, feeling a better mind-muscle connection, getting more blood flow and vascularity and stuff like that. This is me when I'm talking about my compound lifts. I'm able to do more reps. I'm able to feel stronger overall. So that top set is easier. Those back off sets that I do, those are easier, right? So if you're only utilizing all this stuff that you're putting into your body and you're only able to kind of let it kick in towards the end of your workout, well, you're really not getting those benefits of the extra power, extra strength, that feeling that you're going to get by being properly hydrated, by having those pump products and you having those electrolytes, everything that comes with that, obviously getting carbs in as well before your workout. If you are spending money on those things or you're taking time to, take your electrolytes or your water before your workout, try and do that as early as you possibly can. So if you are doing a morning workout, which is something, again, that I'm kind of forced into doing sometimes because I'll have work later in the day and it wouldn't really be optimal to do my workout at night and mess up my sleep. If that's the case for me, I'm kind of forced to, I wake up and, I eat a little bit of food and then I kind of take my time a little bit, but I'm pretty much just kind of going to the gym shortly after waking up. What I've transitioned into now is just literally as soon as I get up, I try and go, okay, let me get my water in, let me get my electrolytes in, let me get my pump product, my glycerol, everything that I want for the day. If I want to do caffeine, I can do that as well. Let me get all that in my system as soon as possible. And then I can, go and I can take my shower, and then I can get ready and everything like that. As opposed to a lot of people, they might sip on their pre-workout in the car on the way to the gym, or they might dry scoop their pre-workout while they're at the gym. And it's like, you are not getting very much, if any, of the benefits when you're doing it that way, especially if you're not having the water intake to actually activate those pump products. So that's something that I've been experimenting with over the past month or so, and it has made a world of difference in my morning workouts. So I used to have this very large difference between, okay, my night workouts where I was properly hydrated, where I had my carbs, where I'm having, everything come together. Even though it was at night, I oftentimes, or evening or whenever I would go, I would have much better performance in those later workouts than I would during my morning workouts. And now that I wake up and I immediately hydrate, get my electrolytes, get my pump product, glycerol, everything like that, as soon as I wake up and it's actually kicked in by the time that I get to the gym, my heavy compounds continue to go up and things continue to go well for me. And I think that's, going to compound over time. If I can continuously hit higher numbers, for my top set, and then my back off sets, and do everything like that, and keep adding that weight to the bar over time, and I'm always at my best, that's going to allow me to string together a lot more positive workouts. I'm going to get more of a stimulus, more of a growth response, build more muscle, everything like that. So just the timing of when you take your things is really important. And even if you can only push it, 15 or 30 minutes earlier, and it's not a full hour, 2 hours or whatever before your workout, you're going to get more benefit the earlier that you take it relative to when you start your workout. So that's something that I would highly recommend. You don't have to spend any extra money to do this. You just have to prioritize when you take this stuff in your kind of morning routine of getting up and getting to the gym and everything like that. So that's something that I've been doing. It's helped me a lot. Again, I think something like glycerol is a very good option relative to, taking a pre-workout where you're only getting a few grams of glycerol. And obviously you get other things like citrulline and caffeine and everything like that. But if you really want to save money and get the most out of your workout, I think adding glycerol, just to your water. And then hopefully you understand the importance of electrolytes. So getting your potassium and your salt in prior to working out so that you're properly hydrated. Getting water. Water's obviously free. All of those things together has made a huge difference in my workouts and my ability to progress over the past month or so, and very happy about that. And I just want to share that for people who never considered it, because it was honestly something that, I just used to do it before I would leave for the gym. And again, a lot of people literally dry scoop their pre-workout when they're at the gym or when they're in the car or with their friends or whatever, and it's like you're not getting the full benefit out of that. So anyway, hopefully you guys can try that and get some benefit out of that, and let me know how it goes. So anyway, that's all I got to say about that. I'll keep you updated, and I'll talk to you soon.